And we welcome you into Fayetteville, North Carolina, the site of the 2019 Big South Conference Baseball Tournament. I'm joined now by Radford head coach Joe Raccuia, and I guess the best news of all, Joe, here we are, another odd year, championships in 15-17. How about 2019? Keep the streak going.
Well, if you believe in superstitions, which I do.
Yes,
so,
it's baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball, but you know, it's an odd year. Really, what does that matter? You know, we go in here as a 2 seed and just looking forward to playing well in this tournament. And hopefully we get some good starts and some quality at-bats, and you never know. I mean, it's a different kind of bracket, but you know, we're in a great stadium. We got to practice there today. It was an outstanding venue, and we look forward to getting on the field tomorrow.
In a town that really has embraced the Big South Conference, Fayetteville really bid strong to be able to host this tournament. It is hot out here. That's why we're by the pool here today. It's about 94 degrees. Do you think about that at all as the tournament wears on? I know you don't want to put that thought in the guy's head, but you said they felt pretty good today in the hot temperatures out on the field during practice.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to get hotter throughout the course of the week, so I'd like to deal with that problem. That means we're playing later on in the week. Right. So, yeah, I mean, we have a training staff and we have a coaching staff, and our players are all alerted to take the necessary precautions in regards to staying hydrated, electrolytes, all those types of things that we want to make sure that our guys, when the first pitch is thrown, that they can withstand, you know, 3 to 3.5 hours of baseball and do it on a daily basis.
A little different format this year. I know the coaches got together. I do love the fact that you guys can talk. You didn't really like the old format, and I can understand why, because the top seed really wasn't protected. They had to play the same amount of games as everybody else with the 8-team format. So this year, there's a 9th team, and the regular season champ happens to be Campbell. They don't have to play till Thursday. Talk about the new format and how much you guys hope that this is finally going to try to correct that to make sure that regular season title means a little bit more.
Well, when we did the regular 8-team double elimination tournament, we had unbalanced scheduling then. And our RPI in the league was strong. We were getting multiple teams into the NCAA tournament. You know, with the loss of Coastal and the Liberty, you know, obviously things have changed. Our RPI is not as strong, and we felt like, hey, let's protect the 1 seed. And it's balanced scheduling. Everybody's playing everybody, and so at the end of the year, you look up, and your reward for what is you're in this. Right. Whether you're a 4 seed, 6 seed, 7 seed in double elimination, 8-team straight up tournament, it's not benefiting anybody. So we looked at a bunch of different brackets, a bunch of different conferences, the way they do things, and we felt like this was the best way to protect the team that earned the regular season championship over a 27-game schedule, and the 2, 3, 4, and 5 get a first day buys and don't have to play in. So they get a benefit of it too. So, you know, obviously one gets the strongest benefit, and then we get the second strongest benefit out of it.
Thoughts on your clubs, Joe? I mean, you guys came in, you finished strong, winning 2 out of 3 over the weekend against High Point. Sticks got hot the last month of the season. You're going to have Zach Ridgely healthy and ready to go. Talk about your team entering this year's version of the Big South Conference tournament.
I mean, we've got a good number 1. We're strong out of the pen. We can get some consistent starts after that. Offensively, we've been streaky. We can put up some runs in bunches. We're going to need those runs, and we're going to need some guys to get hot, and we're going to need to execute. Because, you know, it's not 56 games. This is you know, 2 and done, 1 and done, and you want to stay alive, you got to be able to execute, you got to be able to battle with 2 strikes, you got to have some 2-out RBI hits, you got to be able to sacrifice bunt and play clean defense, which is the most important thing for us. If you look at halfway through the season, our defense was awful in the first half of the year. In the second half of the year, it has cleaned up dramatically and slid to the top 3 or 4 in the league, where we were almost dead last for a while. So that's a good sign to play defense and make teams earn their runs, and we're known to throw strikes and not give up free bases on that end of it. So if we're not giving up free bases with walks and we're not giving them up with errors, we're going to make teams swing the bat, and that's a pretty good recipe to go into this type of situation with.
All right, finally, Coach, do you remind your team about the tournament setting? I always like to ask that question for our viewers. I know it's just another game on the schedule, but these guys know, especially the seniors know it's their final time through, or is that something you don't have to bring up because they already know what's at stake?
I don't talk about it. I mean, we don't have any pre-tournament meetings. We don't discuss anything about it. The only thing we try to discuss is their pre-games are a little different. It's not on the field, it's in the cages and departure times, and we got to sit around and wait a little bit, but there's nothing discussed. We go after game 1 like it was game 7 of
Right.
a World Series. That's the way I've always done it. So they're used to us. They're used to me trying to score runs in any facet, whether it's a home run or a squeeze or a double, whatever it may be. We just try to win the baseball game, and whichever game's presented in front of us and our opponent, that's the game that's most important. So that's what we focus in on.
And we'll be focusing on it as well. Coach, as always, thanks for the time. Look forward to talking with you all week long into Saturday this week.
Hope so, right?
There you go. The Highlanders will get it underway officially on Wednesday, approximately 12:30. First pitch tomorrow. So be sure to join us and keep up to everything updated right here on RadfordAthletics.com for the 2019 Big South Conference Baseball Tournament.